Every time you open a laptop, every time you type on a keyboard, every time you power on a computer, you are using an invention that changed the world. But the man who helped build the first personal computer, the machine that brought computing into homes, schools, and offices, is a name most people have never heard. He was a black engineer, working quietly, inside one of the most powerful technology companies on earth. His name is Mark Dean. Before the personal computer existed, computers were not personal at all. In the 1970s, computers were massive machines. They filled entire rooms. They cost millions of dollars. Only governments, universities, and large corporations could afford them. Ordinary people didn't own computers. They visited them. Technology was powerful, but it was distant, locked away, and controlled. Many experts believed computers would never belong in homes. They were wrong. Mark Dean grew up with a love for engineering and problem solving. He was fascinated by how things worked, and more importantly, how they could work better. He studied engineering and eventually joined IBM, a company that, at the time, controlled the future of computing. At IBM, Dean became part of a small, elite team given a risky mission: build a computer that was small enough, cheap enough, and simple enough for everyday people. This idea threatened IBM's entire business model. If it failed, careers would end. If it succeeded, history would change. Mark Dean wasn't just part of the team, he was at the center of it. He helped design the core architecture of the IBM personal computer. He co-invented the system bus, the technology that allows computer components to communicate with each other. Without this, there would be no keyboard, no printer, no storage devices. In simple terms, without Mark Dean's work, the personal computer would not function. In 1981, IBM released the IBM personal computer, and everything changed. Businesses could finally afford computers, schools could teach computing, families could bring technology into their homes. The digital age didn't arrive slowly, it exploded, and at the heart of that explosion was the work of a man history barely mentioned. The IBM PC became legendary. But the story told to the world was familiar. The company was celebrated, the product was praised. The people behind it faded into the background. Mark Dean didn't chase fame, he didn't seek headlines, and as the tech industry grew into a global empire, his name quietly disappeared from popular history, even though he held multiple patents that made. Years later, Mark Dean made a statement that surprised many people. He said, "I don't own a personal computer." Not because he rejected technology, but because technology had already moved beyond what he helped create. That's how far his work pushed the world forward. The man who helped invent the PC also helped move. Mark Dean went on to earn dozens of patents. He became an IBM Fellow, one of the highest honors in the company's history. But his greatest legacy isn't a title, it's the fact that he helped take computing power out of locked rooms and place it into human hands. History often celebrates products, but forgets the people. Mark Dean didn't just help build a machine, he helped build a future. And the digital world you live in today was shaped by minds you were never taught to remember. The story you just heard isn't rare. What's rare is that it was told at all. For every Mark Dean, there are dozens more names history left behind: engineers, thinkers, risk-takers, whose work shapes your everyday life, without ever being credited. This channel exists to find them, to uncover the chapters history skipped, and bring them back into the light. If this story changed the way you see the world, then the next one will too. Follow this channel, not just for entertainment, but to remember the people who made everything